Hey y'all, hey, welcome back. It's Friday, and we are queens of the ring back up on your TV screen. BOXIANA, how you doing, honey?
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, friend. A lot to be said this evening.
Yes.
A lot to be said.
Much to be said. So much to be said. Hey y'all, I see y'all coming through in the chat. Come on in. Come on in the room. Let me just give a nice, good shout out to the folks who are here. Love is the word. Thank you, sweet dear, for coming in. We really appreciate you. Love is the word. Miami Snoopy 305, always down. Tay Tay, how you doing? Glad to see you back. Jafari Caesar. We have Pugilism and Politics. How you doing? We have Combat Tool Bag, Southpaw Boxing, Spurgood Marshall. We have Ratchet since 91. Okay. Yeah, you my kind of folks, 91. What's up, Big Snack Pack? Thank you for coming through. Thank you for dropping that super chat. Hey, y'all, when y'all come on in the room and hit the like button, please. Come on in, hit the thumbs up button. Go ahead and share it with your folks so they know we on. Y'all know YouTube be tripping and stuff with the notifications and whatnot. So let your folks know we on, okay? Who else we got? Hey, Joe Townsend. We have Behind the Lens TV. How you doing? We also have Pablo Escobar. We have Macad. I stumble on your.
You did so good last week. I don't know what you did.
Macados, Mac of the South. I stumble on your name sometimes, but I appreciate the love that you show the channel. I really do. Thank you so much for coming through. Hey, Writing Yogi, how you doing? See you on Twitter all the time. Coach Amber, thank you for stopping through, Coach. We have, who else we got? Frank from the Land, KF Harris, MXC, Listen, I'm not good with my Roman numerals and whatnot, so when I get off of here, I'm going to write that down and I'm gonna know what that means in English next Friday. Okay. Who else we got? Who else? Ooh, it's skipping on me. D21519. Thank you for coming through. Kevin Steinhouse. Hey, Karma girl. Hey, Karma. Healer, the mind body coach. We got Brent Fox. We have AD Solo, Mark West. Woo, we got a lot of folks coming through. Phenomenal Mexican. Thank you for coming through. We got to take a Maverick to the glue factory, Nik. Phenomenal Mexican.
He just got here.
He come in swinging, don't he? Okay. To Liv Cunningham, Boxing and Barbecue, Southpaw Boxing 77. Ooh. Hey, Queen. Hey, Shaquille. We have TZ Frank, KB. So, let me see who else. Super Bad. Spur Good. Hold up. It's going quick. Chocolate and caramel, always a sweet combination. And you know this, right? You know these, don't you? Okay. Who else we got? A Condo, Sami Hassan, my queens, Nik J and BOXIANA. Hey now, how you doing? Let's see. Who else? Ranya. Who else? Let me see. Who is this? TZ Frank, how you doing? I told my kinfolk about y'all channel, and he said that light skin would be talking shit. I like her. Salute to the Trill Queen. Well, get ready, because she's going to be talking some good shit in just a few minutes. Okay?
I'm innocent.
Hey, Jason Williams. Y'all come on in the room. R. West, y'all come on in the room. Have a seat. Hit the like button. And let's get into some good old boxing talk. We real good, eventful weekend of boxing. But first, before we get to the main events of the weekend, we have to, delve in some of the hot topics that's been going on. And we're going to start off with our favorite liar. Line Rain dropped some tweets today. Line Rain. I knew it wasn't going to take long. We just got wind that, he and Pitbull have been ordered, right? It took Line Rain all of 3 good days to tell us what did he tell us? What did he tell us back then? What did he tell us?
That this fight probably ain't gonna happen. But I can't blame this all on Ryan this time. A little research came in my direction, and I did a little research.
Okay.
This Ashley team Pitbull Cruz that's keeping this from happening. Sean Gibbons on some bullshit. I'm gonna have to send you the interview so you can watch the shabizzle. But it ain't Ryan. Ryan actually wants this fight. It's Pitbull Cruz.
Okay, so what are they saying? What is Cruz's team saying? Are they asking for too much, or they just don't want the fight?
It's a bunch of bullshit. He got like 50,000 damn reasons of why he can't make this fight. And the thing about it is, I think Pitbull Cruz has a fight in June, July. It's one of their fight. They both have fights already scheduled, according to Sean Gibbons. That's a little Twitter tea, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So apparently they can't fight because both of them already have fight schedules. But Pitbull Cruz just fought Gamboa. He ain't had a chance to even make a fight. But according to Sean Gibbons, all the time has been made, and Pitbull Cruz has a fight scheduled already.
But I mean, okay, maybe he does have a fight scheduled, but this one has been ordered. So does this not trump that one, or is this not the one that's directly after the one? I mean, he, like you said, he did just fight, so I don't know what paperwork he signed already and for who.
Exactly. I mean, I know they be keeping it a secret. I know they be having fights lined up, but
right,
ain't nothing bigger for Pitbull Cruz right now than Ryan Garcia.
Name wise, I would say yes. And let me just disclaimer, y'all. I really be upset with how the media makes it try to make it seem like Ryan Garcia is the best thing since sliced bread when he ain't beat no damn body. He ain't really fought no damn body. I don't know why they are running with this, that he is just the person to fight. Like he is just, oh my goodness, he is like a star, like a superstar. And first of all, I blame Gatorade. Again, I'm gonna tell Gatorade, I'm so disappointed. Why do y'all have this little boy on, this young man on your commercial like he is doing major stuff in boxing and he is not? Y'all be more selective of who y'all let endorse your product. Okay. But anyway, I digress. I'm shocked because I would have lost money thinking that this was Lion Ryan at his old tactics yet again. I can't believe it.
Ryan is tired of our criticisms, and it goes for everybody, because like he'll post something, and the people on Twitter that's in the chat, they know he posts something, and like all of his retweets are like, "You a bitch, stop lying, quit lying." Like I every day I can see why he be dealing with some of the stuff that he deal with, because these fans, man, they brutal. For real, they are. So I think he really, really, really want to fight this man. Not saying that he gonna beat Pitbull Cruz, but apparently Sean Gibbons is feeling a certain type of way about his fighter against Ryan. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be really disappointed yet again if Pitbull and his crew have decided that they're feeling themselves because they've become a fan favorite. It's one thing to be a fan favorite. It's another thing to be out here winning and beating top-notch competition and becoming a star and a superstar. If you want to continue to be a fan favorite, you got to fight fights that people want to see. And, you know, whether I like him or not, I would love to see Pitbull Cruz against Ryan Garcia. So all these excuses, if they are accurate, I'm a bit disappointed with Pitbull. Like, we just found out who you are, dude. Don't be that person. Don't join Ryan in his delusion. Don't do that. So we have Phenomenal Mexican back up in this thing. Is the winner going to fight Devin if Dev wins? Well, we don't know that, because if Devin wins, he's got to fight Kambosos yet again. So,
Silver Teeth Davis said that he want to fight the winner of Devin and Kambosos.
Who?
Young Silver Teeth Davis.
Yet to be determined.
He trying. Give the man a damn break, friend. Give him a break.
Okay.
Y'all want him to fight big fights. He wasn't calling nobody's names out. He said he want to fight the winner of Kambosos versus Haney.
Well, we got to see if he make it out of this fight with strong neck rolling. Strong neck and hand and chest rolling. Because
I'm ready to see this. I can't wait to see this. I'm more excited for that than I am for tomorrow.
Are you really?
Yes. I mean,
I'm a friend.
Tomorrow. I'm really excited for tomorrow, but I just want to see the chin actually in action against some fucking competition. I want to see if the chin is about that life. And I promise you, I believe his chin is this big, friend. Do you know how tight that is? He chew his food real tough. Like he evaporate that shit when he put it in his mouth. That jaw is strong.
We gonna see. We gonna see. Nurse Lee, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you for coming through. We really appreciate it. And you make sure you taking care of those patients, ma'am. Let's see who else. Amber, back up in this thing. Blame Abercrombie and Fitch too. I do. I don't necessarily blame them too bad because, you know, they are a clothing line. He thinks and wants to be a model. So I ain't really mad at that. But Gatorade, I have a special bone to pick with Gatorade because they endorse champion sportsmen.
No, well, if that's the case,
Ryan is not that.
We got to blame Gatorade.
Listen, what'd you say?
I said we got to blame Gatorade and Abercrombie, and we got to, our favorite sister, we got to blame Ree too, because he is a Fenty man too, if y'all forgot about that.
Child, I didn't know that.
He's a Fenty man too.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Well,
I didn't know that.
Yes, friend, he is a Fenty man. We got to blame Ree. I sure love Ree. Congratulations to her and her baby. But no, hell no.
I did not know that.
Yes, she did.
Folks don't do their research. Again, though, Ree falls in line with Abercrombie. Gatorade, on the other hand, you know, you can't endorse Michael Jordan and then endorse Ryan Garcia. You just can't do that. Even with them having Damian Lillard, he's still, he ain't no champion, but his pedigree. You know, we know Dame is a star. I don't know that about Ryan for him to be drinking Gatorade on my TV. I didn't like that. I didn't like nothing about that. I didn't. I'm sorry.
You don't want him to be hydrated, friend?
He can drink sports water or whatever. Something else. Yeah, not he can't drink Gatorade. No. I feel like no, hell no. He can't drink Gatorade and had the orange one. No, absolutely not. Anywho. So that's the tea on Ryan and Pitbull. That's interesting because I had no idea that, Pitbull's folks was saying all that kind of stuff. I'm totally disappointed at all of that. Well, being as it may that it looks like Pitbull Cruz does not want the smoke. I was scrolling on my IG and I saw that Rayo has volunteered his services to enter the ring with Ryan Garcia since he's looking for an opponent. Now what you think about that, friend? We saw Rayo in action in Dallas. What you think about that?
Love to see that, but you know what? Pitbull Cruz said he couldn't fight him, and a whole lot of people was like, "Fuck it, I'll take him." Mr. JoJo Diaz threw his hat in the door. I would like to see him with either one of those two people, friend.
Me too. Both. Me too. What? Either one would be a very interesting fight that I think all the fans would be completely satisfied with. You know, as old folks say, one monkey don't stop no show. If Pitbull is saying he doesn't want the fight, or, you know, there are complications making the fight, there are several. Do we even know what weight class Ryan is fighting at?
No, because didn't that fight against that boy, he was a little hairy?
He was at 139, I believe. And so that's to say for all the folks, and let me just put this out here because we're going to get on him a little later too. All the folks that be wanting to talk about David being overweight and whatnot, it wasn't a championship fight. So, you can kind of fluctuate, come to an agreement on the weight when it ain't a championship fight.
He's a 135-pounder until further notice. He ain't fought nobody at 135 pounds, and he ain't about moving up. So all his fights gonna be at catch weight.
If he gonna do that, then he has no intention of being a champion, which I wouldn't be shocked or surprised about at all.
Many of them really. There are some people that actually want to be champions, and they fighting like it. But then we got these ones that's doing whatever.
Right. Fooling folks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a plethora of people at 135. Frank Martin's over there. Rivera is over there. I would love to see Frank get in the ring with Ryan Garcia.
I would love to see Frank get in the ring with Ryan Garcia. Matter of fact, I would love that so much. That's a fight that I would bet on.
I bet you will. I
will.
It's a lot of competition at 135, and not necessarily somebody that has a belt. If you're prepared for that, but you got to test yourself at some point, honey. It's too many people at 135 for you to be coming through with somebody named Tego or somebody else that we've never heard of. It's too much stiff competition. Rivera, who else? Rayo. It's too many. I mean, where's old Keyshawn fighting at? Ain't Keyshawn where's Keyshawn?
135, right?
I'm just saying.
To Keyshawn, they rushing the boy. Like I seen somebody say they want to see Keyshawn and Frank Martin.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. They don't want them. They don't want that matchup.
I'm not mistaken. He only has 5 fights, right?
6, I believe. This last fight made 6.
Okay, so in 6 fights, why are y'all calling for fights for him? That's okay. Let him fight Rayo if that's the case. Let them fight. That would be nice if that's
would be an excellent match.
But even still, I feel like he may still be just a little bit far advanced than him. This only his 5th, 6th fight.
I think they're trying to put young Keyshawn on that Lomachenko fast track. They do that over there at top rank. Was he an Olympian twice or just once?
If I'm not mistaken, it was twice.
Yeah, so they feel like he has all the amateur pedigree that can not want to say plateau, but that can put him in the mix of contenders at 135. I think they really believe that.
Make you, I don't know, like okay. I mean, hey, August beat Bud in the amateurs. Don't mean he could have done it now. Like.
I'm just saying, I like Keyshawn. I do not want them to rush him into something he's just not quite ready for. And I'm not saying those fights are not possible wins for him, but is going to be taxing on him right now. I want they got him going to Dubai saying he wants the winner of Devin versus Kambosos. So what are we doing here?
They got him going where?
He's going to be ringside in Dubai at Devin versus Kambosos. That's what Bob said in his interview after his last fight. Yeah.
Fuck it, friend. We're going to apply for ESPN tomorrow. They didn't say build your way up. None of that shit. If we just got to go jump in the damn pool,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Not Dubai. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about that fight that got canceled this weekend. Yeah. Australia. You are so right, Miami Snoopy. It's not Dubai. It's Australia. They have him going to Australia to sit ringside at Devin and Campbell.
We're applying for ESPN tomorrow.
Well, we might as well.
We might as well.
Why, friend?
What?
Why we might as well? What they doing over there? What SAS? What's Steven doing over there at ESPN?
Shit, they over there. They stealing. They stop stealing and shit. Ain't that what he said on Friday? They stop stealing and shit.
That's what you told me.
I just want to know, like, where in the history, where on these channels, y'all watch all these channels, where have they been calling for David Benavidez to fight at the most? I do believe it's here. Here's where you can find a whole lot of David Benavidez conversation and how special he is. Steven got his fucking ass in that dry ass suit. That suit is dry. That is a funeral ready. He take it out the closet, shake that bitch off, and just put it on. Don't put nothing on it. Nothing. He got his ass up on First Take or whatever the fuck that funky ass show is he got where he be demeaning people and said, David Benavidez is special. And he only wants to see him fight Canelo. Shock the fuck out of me. I call my friend, I say, friend, this nigga stealing. I was shocked. Nowhere will you find anywhere calling for David Benavidez to fight anybody. Anybody. They hate David Benavidez. Now David Benavidez is fucking special. What you say? Steven? Now I gotta figure out who burner you on, because y'all know I be reading the chat. I will call, don't ever comment. Because if you ever comment, I'm gonna know it's you. I'm gonna know it's you. Friend.
Listen, I didn't, when you said that, I was like, no. But then I was watching Trill and Black said the same thing. He was like, they must be over there watching. He must be over there watching BOXIANA and Nik. Because ain't nobody calling for David Benavidez versus Canelo. Where he come up with that? I was like, what? No.
Sure, you know what? Sure, I tell you all the time, y'all can't trust a man without a lineup. That damn edge up go all the way around. It's just a fucking circle around his damn head. Why? Everybody deserves a good barber. Everybody deserves a good barber. I don't trust nobody if they ain't got no edge up. If they ain't got no edge up, they steal.
Well, all righty then. Well, yes. Yeah,
he got a pat down. He get up in the morning, shake that shit, and then pat it down. That hair is long as fuck. I guarantee you, if he take a pick and pick that shit out, that shit is about 4 inches long. He just pat it back down into place and put some oil sheen on it.
Coach Amber, why is you cutting up this evening like this?
Ooh, with that dry ass suit on. That suit dry. And it's always the same color. He wear that same motherfucker every goddamn week. Then he gonna go to his closet and have a million suits of the same color. Why? Just like your life. A biting ass mess. Oh well. I'm going to apply at ESPN. I feel like I deserve one of their damn jobs.
You know, I think we would do very well at the desk. Because really and truly, you know, Max ain't on the show no more. So Steven be winging it. Yeah, he be winging it on the boxing segment. You know, he really don't know what he was talking about. I just would have loved for you to have been on there the other day when he had Charlo on. He interviewed Charlo real swiftly because of the fight coming up. Ooh, that should have been you. That should have been you, friend. That should have been you.
Let me stop saying that, because y'all done already jinxed me. Y'all done already got me fired on my day off because y'all said I don't be doing stuff right. I come in here and I start the show really professional with y'all. Midway through, it's like at a wedding. You know, they play the old music at first, and then at 9 o'clock, you got to send all the old people home because the ratchet shit finna come on. I feel like the first 20, 30 minutes of the show, I should give y'all professionalism. That 30 minutes go past, all the old people need to go home because it's ratchet in this bitch. for the rest of the evening. Enjoy yourself. It's funny.
Ma'am, we only on minute 26. You already it's
I
okay.
I've been good.
It's okay. It's Friday. It's Friday.
I ain't cut up yet. Just wait. Oh,
You
I'm
haven't?
gonna cut up.
Oh God.
For
Okay.
sure I am.
Oh Lord. Y'all, I need my earplugs, Jesus. Black C Mo, salute to the queens. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate it. Listen, speaking of, David and Canelo, it's been a rough week for you Canelo fans, friend. How you doing over there? How you doing?
Man, it's been a long, slow, sad recovery. I mean, my guy's getting shitted on by everybody. I go to Twitter, there's Canelo shit. I get on YouTube, it's Canelo shit. My heart just can't take it. I really feel bad. I can't recover. I can't recover. I almost stopped watching boxing, but I really want to watch this fight this week. But I'm hurt. And then he got out there and made all these damn excuses, talking about he won. No, you got beat to beat. You didn't knock yourself into the goddamn confusion. You lost. We lost as a fucking team. And like, no cap, it's a whole lot of people in here. So y'all know I love Canelo. And Canelo got a whole lot of fans of a whole lot of different races. I don't know how the fuck y'all done turned this shit into some crazy race shit. Like, I don't fucking know. But I'm mourning. And y'all are killing me with this shit. Please stop. Because it's not making the loss no fucking better. Like, it's making it worse. It's embarrassing. Canelo lost, y'all. We lost as a team, a package. We lost. Okay?
Well, y'all need to tell him that. Because he the one still talking about he won.
He
Phenomenal Mexican said. Canelo fans, that's what he said. Canelo fans are now blaming Errol and Terry Bud Crawford. They are. Wilder fans had to sit in sorrow. And I know they said Wilder fans, and Wilder had excuses, but he never said, I won the fight. Even in the first fight, when the count of the knockdown was very questionable, the long count. I don't think I ever heard him say, yeah, but I won that fight. Now, the fans may have, but I don't think I ever heard him come out of his mouth and say that. Canelo came out of his mouth and say he won the fight. But what was more telling to me was he made the statement that the judges didn't do their job.
Jesus Christ. Please, just stabbing me in the heart. It was enough to see him get beat. Okay. Ain't seen Canelo get beat in a really, really, really long time. Okay. It was hard enough to watch him get beat. And it's just progressively. And like, I love Canelo, but I feel like too, he should be getting the damn Wilder treatment. Like, people hated Wilder for the excuses that he made. He got beat to beat.
Yeah, BOXIANA, at least you can admit it. But your brother Monty Brown, baby, he over there in Duluth. I'm not talking about folks. I'm not. But I've seen just a couple of the headlines, child. That baby over there he is in mourning. Do you hear me?
Listen, I can't even tolerate. It's bad. It's bad on Instagram. It's worse on Twitter. Like, it almost got to the point where I used the Queens of the Ring page to be myself this week because I ain't got no Twitter. Y'all quit asking me where my Twitter is gone, okay? Because I don't know how to keep my mouth closed. But one thing I'm going to tell you, like, I'm not going to watch. I'm a Canelo fan. So for me to see another Canelo fan with that racist shit, like, keep that shit to yourself. Like, cool. You know what I'm saying? He lost. That's just it. He lost.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all. We just got just hold the L. He don't have to, you don't just hold the L. It happens to some of the best of them, It ain't the first time he done had to hold the L. It's okay. It's okay. It's really okay. But baby, when he said the judges, they didn't do what they were supposed to do. I was like, well, honey. They gave you the first 4. You know, did you
4
hear?
whole rounds.
Did you hear? If y'all haven't heard, did you hear Teddy Atlas break that thing down and give his conspiracy theory on it? Oh, y'all. Now, you know, we come up with some wild conspiracies, you and I. But Teddy Atlas, he was on to something. I listened to that and I said, oh, now wait a minute. Now, you know, you showed right. You know, because after the first 4 rounds, if anything's to happen, headbutt, collision, anything where the fight has to be stopped, they go to the scorecards. He up on the first 4 rounds. He wins the fight. When clearly I may have given him one of those rounds. Maybe. So, yeah, they did their job. The judges did their job. You, sir, did not do yours. You couldn't even win the last 6. They gave you 4.
There was nothing. He couldn't have jumped on that bitch back, friend, and rolled him around the ring like a horse. He couldn't have done none of that shit. He couldn't have rolled him like a pony. There was nothing that he could fucking do. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He couldn't windmill enough. Like, I went back and watched it, friend, and like I said I wasn't gonna do it because I just knew I was gonna be really fucked up once I got midway through it. It was worse than what I thought. But I will say this: going into watching the replay, a lot of the stuff that Bibble was throwing at first wasn't landing.
No, it wasn't landing, but he was putting it out there, letting you know I'm not just finna be standing here letting you come in on me either. He set the table.
Oh, but round 6 he started serving the fucking food, and then he started rushing the fucking courses. He gave you that first one, that second, a third, and he delivered that fourth in a very, very, very short time. People can't eat all that food at one time like that.
He could not.
That shit left on the plates.
He was shoving it down his. Take that. Take
force feeding that ass.
Get back. Get back. Get your ass on back. Yeah, he did. He did. How do 3 judges score it the exact same way? You know what? Not just the first 4 rounds the exact same way. The entire scorecard was scored the exact same way. Y'all got to go and listen to Teddy Atlas's breakdown on that scorecard and how corrupt it could possibly have allegedly been, because it was ridiculous. Ridiculous. We have Iron Lion of Allah. Salute to the queens, just showing love and support. We thank you. Thank you so much for coming through, sharing your Friday with us. So, you know, we've been talking about little tea here and there, but you know, y'all, we have a segment here that I love called Twitter, and there is some steamy hot tea. I didn't get to make my cup of steamy hot tea and get my popcorn because this segment tonight is gonna be hot lava fire. So without further ado, Miss BOXIANA, go ahead and get the people the Twitter tea of the week.
I feel like you warned it. First off, she actually is warning y'all, but it's the warning that you give the people about me. You're giving me a bad reputation.
Oh!
Yeah, you rounded that off like she finna drop some shit on y'all.
She is.
I am. But fuck it, I just started. Let me tell y'all, okay? The Twitter tea today is about fucking Caleb Plant. I can't tweet how I would like to tweet from the Queens of the Ring page. I have been drinking just for this occasion because I knew by the time I got to this, I wanted to be extra fucking lit. Because you know they say when you drunk, you tell the truth. So the truth got to be told tonight. Mr. Caleb Plant embarrassed the fuck out of himself and all of his fans day before yesterday. And it's crazy to me how he had all this energy for a fan that's not his fan, but didn't have this same energy for Canelo. He was in the ring crying, please hug me. Am I good? Love me. What do you think about me? What you think about me? You needed validation when you got your ass in the ring with Canelo. But you get your ass on Twitter with the Twitter fingers. And y'all know I don't like for nobody to call anybody fat. Just so happened, Mr. Caleb Plant decided to call bitches that ain't got nothing to do with the shit that had going on. Random bitches. Fat bitches. Now, the Lord knows that I be trying to keep my mouth closed. But when it comes to fat, there's a fat bitch that you won't fight. There's a fat bitch that really, really, really don't like you, and you're doing everything but to fight that one fat bitch. That one fat bitch really dislikes you so much that he said if he saw you wherever he was at, he was gonna pinch you, bitch. That one fat bitch. Then he went on to say some random lady decided to hop in the conversation, which she should have just kept her mouth closed. But his response is what did it for me. His response was, go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich and cut the crust off and cut it in triangles. And like, I wanted to know where his wife was. Because if you telling people to make you a sandwich and you got a wife at the house, why your woman ain't feeding you? How dare you go tell somebody else randomly to make you some fucking food? But the fat is what did it for me. Because I had to go to Google. And I went to Google and I saw some things when I got on Google. And I was like, Caleb Plant calling bitches fat. But he was around some fat bitches growing up. A whole lot of fat bitches growing up, to be quite. And see, you can't miss anything on Google. Google will lay your whole fucking life out if you use it right. And I saw some fat bitches. Like, hush on the fat bitches, because if anybody go and point out the fat bitches that you were surrounded by, sir, you'll have your face toe up. I just want to know where his energy was for Canelo that he got for like that people. Was you gonna fight a fan? What, you gonna beat him up randomly because you don't like what he said about you? Cool, fine. But I know a fat bitch that want to fight you, but you won't come near him at all. At all. Not even within 15 feet. Because you know he said he was gonna beat your ass wherever you was at.
I'm really yet again disappointed at these damn boxers. He done got on Twitter and went back and forth with folks on Twitter that he don't know and that don't know him, and that got him
He spent at least 6 hours of his day fucking going back and forth with people like me and you. Nah, not like me and you. people on Twitter for 6 fucking hours. Longer than 6 hours. It might have been like an 8-hour span.
Clearly, you ain't got no fight you getting ready for if you got all this kind of time. Shouldn't he be rubbing on Jordan's stomach or something at Pilates? I mean, at Lamar's classes or something. Like, what
be doing? But mentioning fat bitches, he need to go to Google and search himself before he started mentioning fat bitches. Because I went to Google and mentioned Caleb Plant, and I seen some fat bitches, and I got questions.
Okay.
Because I want to know what his thing is with fat. He called David fat too.
He does use the word fat a lot. He say fat bitches. He called him a big fat pussy. He does like to use the adjective fat a whole lot. He does. He need
to go to Google and search himself. I seen a few fat bitches. And they his fat bitches. That's the thing. It ain't fat bitches that belong to nobody else. They his fat bitches. No, you can't be surrounded by fat bitches and on the internet calling other bitches fat bitches. Because once somebody clap back and say something about a fat bitch that's near you, it's going to be all hell loose. And then somebody going to have to beat you and your woman up. Because she like to hop in his shit too, which is really, 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 really strange. Like, I know how to let my man be a man. Gone, you want to do that shit? I'm not fixing to go and hop in a conversation that you having with another man. I'm sorry.
You know, we've had this discussion before about the women, the boxing women, you know, the mates of boxers, um, and how they interact with fans and whatnot. Y'all, please stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Please. If anything, she should have been taking his phone and saying, "Baby, don't even participate in that foolishness. Don't let them get you, you know, all riled up and with that kind of foolishness." But definitely don't you jump in and give your 2 cents. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, y'all, don't do that. We got Phenomenal Mexican who says Canelo was spotted drunk on Sunday gambling. Really now?
Now, okay, you know what? Just keep stabbing me. I don't want to hear shit else. Listen.
Okay, no more Canelo slander today.
No. Please. Okay. I just don't want to continue to be sad like this. Canelo losing depressed me, y'all.
You be
I ain't been able to sleep. None of that shit. I've been really, really, really fucked up. I drink a lot. I'm just spiraling down out of fucking control.
You sound like the fans of somebody that has. Okay, I'm not gonna go.
I sound like Budrick Anthony Dwayne Crawford fans. Budrick Anthony Dwayne Crawford fans sound just like me. They sure do. Spiraling out of control.
I'm not gonna ask you what's in the cup. Thank you, Roger Carnage. Thank you. Thank you. Also, we have the man Junior. Salute to the Queens. Finally caught alive. Good. Glad you could be here. Join us tonight. So listen. All right. You know, I'm gonna let you and the rest of the Canelo fans make it and whatnot. You know, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the fights. We have a lot of fights this weekend, some that have not been talked about as much, and so that's the first one I'm gonna talk about. We have Mickey Bay, and he's coming back into the ring, you guys, and he's fighting Tevin Farmer, who has been out of the ring for quite. Why are you laughing, friend? Why are you laughing, friend? Thank you, Coach Amber, for the super sticker. Friend, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, friend?
I ain't gonna be able to. I'm gonna let you speak about this one. I ain't gonna be able to say nothing good about it.
We have to have your input. It just wouldn't be fair if we didn't, ma'am. We have to have your input. So listen, Mickey Bay's been out of the ring for quite some time. Mickey Bay is a little older. I'm not sure exactly why Tevin Farmer's been out of the ring so long, and he's another one, 35. If Ryan Garcia wanted to fight somebody, he could fight Tevin Farmer as well, or Mickey Bay. But they are fighting each other. Now, the last I heard, you know, Mickey was, I think he was doing his rounds on a couple of the YouTube shows, YouTube platforms, and you know, he was telling his story and what happened with him inside the money camp, the money team camp. And so I didn't know he was still fighting. I didn't know he was still, you know, boxing or whatnot. So I was surprised when they came out with this fight. I didn't get a chance to see the weigh-in or anything like that to see how either guy was looking. But I hope that it's a good fight. I don't even know what platform to watch it on. I don't know what channel or stream or how I can watch the fight. I'm gonna figure it out because I do want to see it. But the last I heard, Mickey Bay was like in camp with not this recent camp, but he had been in camp with Devin. So I was shocked to see that he's still, you know, fighting or whatnot. So if anything about this and where we can find it, write it in the chat. Damn, Stephen L. the Max said we don't either need. Well, shit. All right. BOXIANA, what you got on that fight? Nothing. Who you picking? Who do you see winning?
You know, honestly, I don't have nothing good to say about that fight, friend. I'm just, you said it all for me. You said it all. Because for one, I've been doing a lot of research about the people that I have to deal with on a weekly basis. And what I found out was Mickey Bay is 38 years old. Okay. I'm not going to be able to get through this. So what I'm just going to say is best of luck to both of them. I hope Tevin Farmer can see good. And I hope Mickey Bay Age don't catch up with him. Amen. Praise the
All
Lord.
right. Okay. All right. Okay. Jay Good said it's gonna be on Fight TV. Okay, cool. Excellent. So another fight that a lot of people don't know about is Pulev and Kovalev, another 38, 39-year-old boxer moving up to cruiserweight, having a fight. What the hell? I don't know what's going on with Kovalev. I'm thinking he been sitting around. I don't know if he's still hitting on women and kicking dogs and whatnot. But apparently his money has run out because there's no reason for him to still be getting in the ring. And he getting in the ring at cruiserweight, which means he's probably out of shape and shit. And he's fighting the younger Pulev, who was like an Olympic, I want to say gold medalist. I don't know if it was gold, silver, or bronze. But if you betting, I would suggest you put your money on Pulev because I don't think woman dog beating Kovalev has any
no more on this program. Why did he kick that dog, friend? What did the dog do?
Miami is his brother. It's his younger brother. Because, I have a very soft spot in my heart for animals, especially dogs. And he didn't have to do that lady dog like that. He didn't have to do her like that because he beat her up too. But he definitely didn't have to kick that dog in the chest and fuck him up like he did. Mm. I believe he needs to be under the jailhouse for this shit. I ain't forget it. I think it's messed up that they allow him to still be in the U.S. and train and do all that he did without paying the cost for beating that lady and her dog up like that. I just think that was some bullshit. But I digress. I digress. Do you have anything on that fight, friend?
No. Best of luck to the dog kicker.
Well, okay then. So we're gonna get to the big fight of the weekend, y'all. But y'all came in here to hear us talk about what we came here so the chat can talk about. Listen, watch the weigh-in today, y'all. Ooh, first of all, let me go back. Watch the press conference yesterday, y'all. And baby, the press conference was interesting. Now, normally, that doggone male Charlo gets on my everlasting nerves. But I told y'all I'm trying my best to, wipe the slate clean and get his brother a chance. So yesterday at the press conference, I found it very interesting, the angle that he came with, right? So Mel came in, he sometimes he can't quite get out what it is he's trying to say. I think his mind moves faster than his mouth does, or vice versa. So he had a hard time, articulating, especially when he's not in a comfortable setting. When he's in a stressful setting or something, he does not do well with articulation. So yesterday, he was telling the people, what he was gonna do. And then I don't know if he had this planned or what. I think he had it planned. But Mel has turned into a patriot, which is hilarious because I feel like, friend, he got the idea from you. I feel like he's heard you call him MAGA Mel. And I feel like he decided, hey, I'm fucking run with it. That's gonna do it for me. So he came in there as Mel the Patriot. And I mean, he started chiming in, USA, USA, USA. But the Argentines, they rolled deep. Argentines had instruments and drums and all kind of shit. My brothers used to play little league football, little league baseball, and my mama used to put, if y'all have kids that play any sports, I know y'all have them jugs like the the Tide, the Purex jug, or just any kind of jug, and you put them coins in there, and it makes all the noise you ever did and never did want to hear. They had all that at the press conference yesterday, and you couldn't contain him. And Mel was looking for the crowd because he's in America. He's in Southern California. So you think that the Americans would back him up. So he started chanting USA, USA, USA. And I don't want to say you could hear a pin drop, but it wasn't giving what the Argentines was giving, is what I'll say about that. Okay. So, press conference was cool. Press conference went well. I enjoyed it. I must say, I enjoyed the press conference. I couldn't wait for the weigh-in today. And friend, I'm going to let you talk about the weigh-in today. What did you see? What did you get out of the weigh-in today? And I'm going to tell y'all what I'm praying and hoping and wishing, since he's going with this All-American USA theme. I know exactly what his walkout music should be. But you tell me what you thought about this weigh-in today.
I thought it was some bullshit. But you're right. I didn't told him Mega Mail on his. They see these notifications. If they don't respond, they see the shit. Mega Mail has been a thing for the last year. He has been Mega Mail, 100% Mega Mail. He's weird. I don't know what type of shit he on. He needs some fucking medicine. And when he came out with that goddamn flag today, it pissed me off. Because I wonder why the fuck you got this. I don't like for people to turn shit into a versus, like Black versus Mexican, USA versus Argentina. This ain't the fucking Olympics. What the fuck? Why are we doing this? Sir, get your ass in here and beat this boy up doing all these fucking theatrics and shit. Don't nobody want to see. Listen, I do want to see it. But I knew the Cocaine Chronicles was coming. But I just don't want them to do it. Well, I guess it's not for free. He getting paid really big for this shit. I didn't like that fucking flag shit. I didn't like his flag. I didn't like his fucking brother back there calling out people in the goddamn crowd. I didn't like them glasses he had on. Nothing. I don't like it all. I don't like nothing.
Nothing.
Nope. All he was missing was "Make America Great Again" hat. And you know what? I'm gonna send him one. That's all he was missing. And like you were right. While he was yelling USA, you couldn't hear, and everybody was quiet. They gonna boo him tomorrow when he walk out. He's gonna get booed. The only people that's gonna be yelling is that loud ass wife of his. She gonna take up the whole damn crowd. Hopefully he leave her at home so he'll be able to.
She there.
Well, Castano in like 9, if that's the goddamn case, then
stop, friend.
He didn't. You know why he couldn't concentrate last time?
Yes, I know. He
couldn't concentrate last time for the friend. She better sit her ass out there and just let his trainer do his fucking job, because if he cannot listen, he don't need to hear that voice. She need to sit there and just be cute. Everybody wife, they go to the fight, they sit there, they cute. They yell when the crowd yell. I don't want to hear you over the crowd. I don't want to have to watch the fight on mute. I'm sorry. I don't want to have to watch the fight on mute. She did too much. Then they had a crew all dressed in the same outfit. I don't want to see them there either.
They gonna be there, friend.
Well, I want them to be quiet. Like, for real, they're trying to gain love back from their state. So he better go to California and beat somebody's ass. I'm still shady because he called people broke. I wonder how many broke asses gonna be in the damn stands tomorrow. Because I'm pretty sure the balling broke asses ain't going. Maybe the broke asses might be there, but the balling broke asses ain't going. They said, fuck you and your balling ass prices. We can save our money and use it for a fight we want to use it on, like Spence versus Crawford. I will.
Thank you, Sheena, for the super sticker. Thank you. Coach Amber says should have been LDBC. LDBC. You know that's too much like right, Coach Amber. That he would never. He would never. He would never. Well, I watched the weigh-in, and first of all, okay, so we'll talk about the weigh-in because that was the press conference. So I'm gonna talk about the weigh-in. The weigh-in today again had really lively energy, right? You know, very lively energy. He came, doubled down on his patriotism, came draped in an American flag. And I'm not gonna shit on the man. You know, we live in America. I would have probably much rather him had the Texas flag if you just gonna, you know, you wanna whatever. But okay, so he had the American flag. He said, "We in America, Jack." That basically this my land. This, you know, this where I'm from. We still in America, Jack. So, Castano comes to the scale, looks good, and throughout this whole entire ordeal, let me just say that I really like Brian Castano. You know, if he was fighting anybody else, I would be pulling for him. Because he's fighting Charlo, I'm not pulling for nobody. I'm pulling for Derrick James. So take that however you want to take it. So Brian comes in, none of this energy that Charlo brings moves him at all. He's very, you know, same even tempered. He gets on the scale. He looks good. He's hit the scale right at 154. You know, was it 154 or maybe 153? He was on the scale. He hit the scale and he looked good. Made weight easily. Looked like, you know. So then Charlo gets on the scale. Charlo looks good. He looks ripped, lean. He looks good. He hits the scale at 152. I'm like, woo, a whole full 2 pounds. Now, he didn't look like he was frail or like he was sunk in or like, you know, he had done too much, but I was a little bit shocked to see he came in 2 pounds underweight. So they do the face off. Again, he's draped in his American flag. Everybody is, you know, the Argentines came with the drums yet again. Charlo told him, you know, we don't beat drums over here. We beat in heads. That's what he told the people. I want to see some heads being beat tomorrow because that's the only way you're gonna win, baby. You're gonna have to lay this man out tomorrow. So at the stare down, they staring each other down. You know, he clenching his jaws like he does. You know how he do. Y'all know how he do. And so I'm looking at Castano and he looking at him like, yeah, okay. All right, then. We'll see you tomorrow. Bring all that. Bring all that. Bring all that. Really intense stare down. But this is what did it for me, y'all. It wasn't the stare down. It was after the stare down when they turned to face the audience and Charlo had his head tilted like something just ain't quite right going on up in there. I tell y'all this all the time. I really believe, and I'm not a doctor, but I really believe he's got a touch of ADHD and he might need some like grown-up Ritalin or Adderall or something. I really believe that with my whole heart. I'm not even trying to be funny because baby, that head tilt, that let me know I wouldn't fall off. That's what that let me know. Did you see that?
I saw it all. I thought when they got off the scale and did the stare down, I watched him walk up to him and he was like smiling at him like really weird. I was like, this bitch is crazy. Like he really is weird as fuck. And then he started like, I don't know, like he went from smiling to like growling at him. And then like when they turned away, he was still kind of like, I was like, get this boy some help. They need to lock him up. He need to be in an all-white room with a white outfit on. Let him bounce his ass all around that bitch so he can't no more. something is wrong with him. But I'm gonna tell you who else got some little fucked up ass eyes that I didn't notice till today.
Go ahead.
When Boots and Custodian Clayton was doing their little stare down today.
What's his name? What's his name?
Custodian Clayton. That's not his name. His name is Custodian Clayton. Okay? That's what I thought I heard.
Okay.
So that's what it is. That's what it is. Custodian Clayton. Okay.
It's gonna be the night. Yeah.
It's gonna be the night. When Boots and Custodian Clayton was doing they stare down, Boots is crazy than the bitch too. Not just a little bit. He got that. I don't know. You're gonna have to go back and watch it. It was really, really weird to see his eyes look at him, and why you smiling and looking crazy at this man? Everybody get in the white room, white outfit with pads on the wall. Y'all don't even get a bed. Just sleep on the fucking floor. One pillow, no pillowcase. Just it. Them and them pads. That damn Charlo boy needs some help. I want him, he shouldn't be fighting. No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't. He shouldn't be fighting. Because just imagine his head, he already fucked up here. And somebody hitting him in the goddamn head. Benoit. Chris Benoit.
Yeah. Friend. Well, yeah, I did, I like to look at the eyes of boxers. And most of them have wild eyes. You have to be kind of off to box. I just believe that off the top. You have to be a little bit, a little bit off, to choose to be a boxer. But I noticed today there was a touch of wildness in the eyes of young Boots that I had not yet seen before. I said, okay. Now it's different. Like I said, they all have wild eyes, but yeah, Charlo's wild eyes are different. And I know Coach Amber says that Ritalin is a banned substance. I know so, and I believe Adderall is as well. But that's why he can't take it, so he's not taking his medicine. I think that's
remind of
who
Cujo. Don't he put you in the mind of Cujo? No shit. He started out cool, and then all of a sudden he chasing you up under the fucking tree, biting your ass and shit. Don't he remind you of Cujo?
The rabbit dog friend.
Him.
In the rabbit. Okay.
Him. He reminds you of Cujo. He crazy as fuck, friend. No tea, no shade. I asked the question a long time ago, what person would put the fear in the hearts of people like Mike Tyson did? Charlo is that for me. I wouldn't want to be he a loose pit bull with no fucking chain. He just waiting to bite somebody. I don't want to be in a room with him at one fucking time because you don't know what type of person you're going to get. You might get Cujo. You might get Mel. You might get Mega Mel. He got 15 fucking people living in his one damn body. Iron Man. What the fuck? Who is all these people living with you? What is that? Schizophrenia? Ain't that schizophrenia?
That's what they multiple personality disorder or something like that. Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that's why they box though. I think boxing is therapeutic for him. I really do believe that. No, like you said, no tea, no shade. I think it's very therapeutic for him. But Jay Good made a very good observation. And I remember that the jaws of the gentleman today, the gum had no chance. When I tell you, they fucked that gum up today. Honey, them jaws did something to that gum today. And that's Boots and Charlo. They both were giving the gum the blues today, honey. But you know what I will say? With the Boots and Clayton weigh-in, they both look good. Castillo looked like he's ready to fight. Now, I'm not picking Castillo, but Castillo looked like he's ready though. So I'm thinking
his name was
Castillo.
Custodian.
Mr. Clayton. Mr. Clayton looks like he's going to put up a valiant effort. Now, I don't know how far that's going to get him tomorrow, but I believe he might make it to the latter rounds. I believe he might make it past 6. I'm hoping so, at least. I want to see Boots challenged a little bit. You know, I want to see him with a little bit of you know, I want to see him have to, you know, change something or have to make an adjustment or something. I want to see him challenged just a little bit, you know, a lot of bit, really, because you know, it's time for him to get in with the big dogs. So I like the steps that they are taking for him. They're moving him really well. But depending on what he does with Castano Clayton, it's going to show me a lot, because I believe Clayton is a very good adversary. He's a solid fighter. He really is a solid fighter. I saw him when he fought who was the guy that he fought? What is his name? He came up from 140. He's a foreigner too. I saw who he fought him well, and it ended up in a draw, but I had Custio winning that fight. And so I think he's going to be a formidable opponent tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead. Lipinets, exactly, Lipinets. So
yeah, out of Lipinets.
Yeah, what'd you say?
He beat the shit out of Lipinets.
Boots beat him up. Boots beat him up bad. Custio fought him to a draw, but I believe Custio won the fight. They gave Lipinets that draw because they wanted they didn't want to give him the L, but I think he lost that fight. But okay, so we'll go ahead and give our predictions for tomorrow's fight. We know it's Friday. If y'all still coming in, come on in and hit the like button for us one time and say hello to the chat. So friend, who do you have in Custio, Clayton, and Jerron Boots Ennis? Give me your prediction, please.
Well, I don't know nothing about no custodian, so I'm gonna go Boots in like 9. Boots in like 9, because he needs a knockout.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go Castano decision tomorrow.
Ooh, wee. Really?
I miss.
Jay Good, you so Dallas is hilarious. You show right spurred. Okay. Well, friend, I wasn't expecting you to say that. Ooh. So tomorrow I have Boots Ennis over Clayton. I have Boots stopping Clayton anywhere from 9 to 11. And when I say stopping him, I think he's gonna knock him out. Now with Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano, this fight I've been going back and forth with in my brain, trying to find the smallest little thing that's making me that will make me, you know, lean one way. The only thing that I do know is that in that first fight, Charlo was not his normal Charlo self. Now, why? I don't know. Could have been that he had just you know, there was a new baby in the house. Could have been, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but it didn't seem like he was as conditioned as he normally is. And it did not seem like he was, well, not did not seem, everybody saw that he was not listening to his coach the way he should have been. He did not listen to Coach James the way he should have. Had he done that, the fight would have been easy. He would have been unified champ. I'm not sure if I read this, but MDK25 Jr. Thank you so much. Just showing love. We appreciate it. Also, Miami Snoopy 305. He says, for real, if he lose, we can't even give him a job. He too crazy to keep one. You ain't never lied.
He going to jail. I just want to ask y'all a question. Before he knocked out Tony Harrison in the second fight, who was winning? Okay. He can't do that in that second fight against Castano because he ain't gonna stop coming at him. Tony, that's a different fighter. So if y'all just want to be frank,
living a God-filled life, he said Jermell looked demon-possessed and scared me. He did look a little, I told BOXIANA I don't like that term. I don't like when people say on demon time. I don't be playing like that because words have power. But he did look a little, he did. I ain't gonna lie, he did look a little off. OFF, he's a little off. Coach Amp, damn, Canelo broke your heart like that and did. Yes, he did. She's still over here looking long-faced and would not pick your lip up off the ground, friend.
It's cool.
So yeah, I'm going to say that he's made the proper adjustments. And I hear and I see a lot of people saying, Castano fought the best he could fight. I don't think so. I don't think Castano fought his best fight either. So I think they both had room for improvement. And I think the winner of this fight, I don't think either one of them is going to allow it to go to the scorecards. And whoever wins this fight is going to win by knockout. And I'm rolling with my Oak Cliff brethren. I'm hoping that Derrick James's fighter, Jermell Charlo, is victorious. But I'm not putting no money into that because he cannot step into the ring and fight for him. If he could, he would have won that last fight. If this man, and I think Jermell is aware of the fact that he did not listen to his coach. So he's going to be more likely to do so this time. And that's all he really has to do if to win the fight is listen to his coach, because he has the skills, as he says, skills pay the bills. He has the skills to beat him. He does. All he has to do is listen to his coach. So I'm gonna go with Jermell. I'm gonna go with Jermell by knockout. But I would not be shocked at all if the opposite happens, because I like Castano, and Castano tied. I think he motherfucking tired of Jermell Charlo and all his antics and shenanigans. And he is coming to win, just like Bivol was. He's coming to win.
He is over him picking and being mean to him for no reason. Because like he said, I don't have no problem. He a good fighter. But I don't understand why he keep coming with all this
extra
chronicles. He can't help himself. White room, white outfit, pillow, no pillowcase. He can sleep on the floor. That's all he needs. His brother can come visit him. They can have playtime. He can bring him a game in there. They can sit in there together. But they can't. No, he needs some help. He needs some help, and he don't need to be fighting. I want this shit. If he get beat, he going to jail. There is no nothing.
Can he just go to a facility? Friend,
No.
Don't put him in jail. He don't have to go to jail.
He is a ticking time bomb. Did you see how he was talking to Brian Castano? I don't give a shit about it. And he talks to everybody like that.
He does.
He'll start out just like this. And then all of a sudden, oh, motherfucker. I don't know. What's your problem? What's your problem? What is your problem? How did you just start yelling all of a sudden and you was just talking to people like this? It's weird.
I don't know. 817, when was his dad sitting next to him? Because I saw some footage of his father, and I had never seen their dad before. I thought they looked like their mothers, but it's good when you see both parents because they look a lot like their father too. They all have that jawline. But I saw him today at the press conference, saying USA, USA or whatnot. So when was he sitting next to his dad being calm? Because I missed all that. I missed that part.
I don't know, but his mama be punking their daddy.
Ma'am.
That's why they act like that.
Ma'am.
Like that. Oh, well, it's true. When your mama when you got a mama and a daddy in the house and your mama run your daddy, them kids be bad as fuck. Ask everybody in her. They in her. They can answer this shit for themselves. We grown. When a mama run the house and there's a daddy in the house, the kids be fucked up. And woody woo, look what we see. Look at me.
Okay, y'all, we fixing to get out of here. Oh Lord Jesus. BOXIANA gonna have folks in our throats, Jesus.
Oh,
Listen,
it's all love.
it is all love, y'all. It's just entertainment, okay? When we come on here and talk to y'all, it's us. Basically, we giving y'all the third line to our phone conversations, because this is what we sound like on the phone with each other every day. So on Friday nights, we just, this is like a three-way call for everybody in the chat, because this is what we do every day. Before we close the show, y'all, there has been a video circulating of the most courageous, the most she has the biggest never say never, never quit, don't quit spirit that I've seen in a very long time. I haven't been looking at the top 10 on ESPN, so I'm not sure if she made it on there or not. But if y'all in here watching ESPN, if you're looking, I dare you to make this young lady number one on your top 10 plays at night. And you really ought to be ashamed of yourself if you hadn't done it yet, because her father used to be a part of your team. I want to shout out to Terrence Bud Crawford, and I think his wife's name is, what's her name, Isha's baby girl, Lele. If you guys have not seen the footage of Lele in her miraculous comeback in her 200-yard dash, do yourself a favor and watch it. Go find it. It's been all over everywhere. Little Miss Lele had a small hiccup. Mama's engine was burning so tough, she ran out her shoe. But Lele said, hey, hold up, no sweat. Lele gathered herself, put her shoe on, and turned on the afterburners. Now, y'all, did y'all have field day at your school? So when we were younger, we didn't have summer track and all of that. We just had field day. That was the highlight of the school year. We had field day in May. Our relay teams, you go this way, then you go this way, then you go this way. We didn't even have a whole track. But now y'all do summer track and whatnot. So I'm guessing she was running summer track for her track club. Lele turned on them afterburners, and when she hit the corner of that 200, I knew it was over. Lele ended up winning by a long way. So I just want to give a shout out. I saw it on his story. I saw it on his wife's story. He said his baby girl gave him so much motivation. She gave me motivation. So I couldn't even imagine being her mama and daddy. Friend, when you saw that, how did you feel?
I was excited, but you know what? I'm going to tell you, like, I ain't a Bud fan, but I'm a fan of Bud's kids. Like, his boys, they gonna be serious by the time they get ready to go to college. Like, I love to see families and they raising the shit out of them kids, because you don't never hear nothing bad about them. They all athletes. When you talking to them, they well-mannered. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And Miss Lele got some spice to her, baby. She is all the way turned up. So yeah, I love his kids. I wasn't surprised to see it. She gonna have some jets. They get her in tune and start really, really working with her. Ooh.
Baby, I'm watching Miss Lele. Do you hear me? I was so proud of her. And when I first saw it, I saw it before he posted it. When I first saw it, I didn't know who was who. I just heard her mama going, go Lele, go Lele, go Lele. And I'm thinking, oh Lord, that would be me if that was my baby. And then to later find out who her parents are. We talk a lot of shit about Bud Crawford. We do. This is all entertainment, y'all. The way that man and his wife are raising their family, and they have a large family. I remember my grandmama in 88 told my mama when she found out she was pregnant with her third child that having a lot of kids is out of style. They have a large family. That is not normal right now. I think they have like 5 or 6 kids.
It's 6.
It's 6 of them
last year
together,
Mm-hmm.
married. That is to be exalted. So kudos to them. Kudos to raising a wonderful family, wonderful, talented family. And you know, I still got EJ, but I just had to give Lele a really quick shout out. We love the girls. We love the girls. We love when girls do nice, big, wonderful, fantastic things. So yeah, shout out to Lele.
And speaking of Mary, before we get out of here, shout out to Johnny Rice. Y'all have been with us a really, really, really long time. We had Johnny Rice on the show during before March Madness started. He came on, gave a great interview. Argued us down. He'd rather be a good baby daddy than to be a bad husband. And Mr. Johnny Rice got married, I want to say last weekend. So congratulations to him and his new missus, because him's a husband now. Some shit he said he ain't want to be, y'all.
That's what he said. Shocked the hell out of me. Saw the pictures. She had him all in her native garb and whatnot. Kudos, Johnny. I hope you give your mama that grandbaby that she's been so desperately asking for. Amen. And when you do, you bring your tail right on back and share the news with us. Okay? Friend, go ahead and close us out.
Thank y'all for coming through. You know, it's late. We kept y'all till 11 o'clock tonight, but it's all good because y'all stayed. We will show up on Sunday. Hopefully, I won't come in there with a toe-up face this Sunday because my pick was right. I don't know. My bet and soul been off, but I'm going to have to pray about it. Y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy the fights tomorrow. We will see y'all on Sunday and then turning right around again on Friday. Be back in here turned up all over again.
Wait a minute, Coach Amber, who Bud ain't married? Who you talking about? Okay, we got to spend a little bit. I did tell y'all this is like a 3-way call. I'm over here in my comments, and then somebody else said, yeah, he married her. Sheena, who y'all talking about? Who ain't married?
Okay, y'all.
Who married and who ain't? Because I thought folks was married. Okay. Leave it in the chat. Leave it in the chat, y'all. Leave it in the chat.
Photo shoot and that was a wedding photo shoot and they get married, I'm gonna be so upset.
No. I think they were talking about. I thought she was talking about some. Coach Amber, who you talking about? You didn't think they was married. Who you talking about? Did he marry? You talking about Johnny?
Child, Bud ain't married.
That's what I was just finna say. That's who I thought.
You know what? Hang up on these niggas. Hang up on these niggas.
Coach Amber, who you talking about, girl? Coach Amber, come on back. But she was. Okay, y'all. We'll see y'all next Friday. We'll be back next Friday. They coming law if they ain't going to the chapel. They coming law at this point with all them churn and whatnot. Anyway, so we shall close your mouth, friend. We shall see y'all next Friday. We will see y'all Sunday to discuss the outcome of this weekend's fight. Coach Em, I'm gonna have to give you my phone number, girl. Anyway, we shall see y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Friend, please say something. Friend. Bye, y'all. Peace, y'all. At least chunk them to do, friend.